Good morning. Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
It is amazing me how quickly you can change your focus. You were talking about pontoons, and then you got like right to the end, and he's saying everything he's got to say, and all of a sudden, hey, welcome live.
You got to be professional, right?
It's impressive. I'm not saying it is a bad thing.
No. Oh, I know you weren't.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
It seems like it's been forever. Because you only do Tuesday and Thursday.
Monday.
Yes.
4
days.
4 days. This would be like the German 4, because, Americans do this. Germans use the thumb.
Actually, this is the 5th day, isn't it?
So like third.
Because you were here Thursday, and then you got Friday.
I got Friday. I'm not here Friday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now you're here Tuesday. Well, this is the 5th day.
I was just counting the days I wasn't here.
Oh, I'm just saying it's been 5 days.
Saying.
A lot happens in 5 days.
It does. It does.
Did you have a good weekend?
I had a good weekend.
All right.
Sunday we did a little laying around till about noon, 1 o'clock. Then a little cleaning. Then a little bit more laying around. Went to Walmart. Did the Walmart pickup.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Instead of going in.
Oh, you do the car pickup?
Well, every once in a while. Most of the time we go in, but every once in a while, Carla's just like, no.
Lazy.
No. She's just like, no. But you know what happens if they have to substitute? You usually get something better or something bigger. Like if you want the small thing of this, but they're out of them, they'll give you the bigger thing of this for the cost of the small one.
Really?
So, yeah, sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you'd like,
I've tried it twice, and every time, like half of my items, it says out of stock. I'm like, so you're out of cheese?
Right.
I mean, what the heck? And then I end up having to go in the store and buy what I want.
Yeah.
So it's like, why in the heck did I ever use this?
Exactly. So you just go in and get it yourself.
Just gets frustrating. I don't have the patience for that.
That's okay.
I'm just telling you. I don't.
That's fine. Everybody does their own thing. And
exactly.
I ain't going to judge.
I got to go in.
Okay.
Plus, I'm an impulse buyer. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, that's another thing. Carla's like, I can't take you anywhere.
That man is the same way.
Every time she turns around, there's something else in the cart.
Amanda's like, I'm going to Walmart. Oh, I'll go. No, probably not a good idea. Not such a good idea.
Right.
I'll just push the cart. Yeah. There'll be more stuff thrown in that cart as we're going.
See, Carla always ends up pushing the cart. She wants control.
Heaven forbid I ever run into somebody I know at Walmart.
You always run into somebody.
But I've made it a game now.
What do you mean? How can you avoid them?
No. How can I slide stuff in their cart? So
no.
I end up putting like 10 items that they have no clue until they go to ring up.
You don't.
Oh, I do it every time. Every single time. So you see me at Walmart, I would check your cart before you go up and ring up. Because there will be items that are the most obscene items that you're like, oh, I didn't buy this. This isn't mine.
Challenge accepted. I hope we see each other in Walmart one of these days.
I'm bad about that.
'Cause I'm mindful of my situation. Aware of my surroundings, as they say. I don't think you can get it in my cart. Me
and Amanda are a team.
So distraction.
And she will distract while I'm loading.
That's awesome.
We have got it down pat.
Really cool.
People are going to, they see me at Walmart now, they're going to turn around and go the other direction.
They're like,
I don't even want to be near this guy.
I think that's what a lot of people do anyways. They see somebody they know and they're just kind of like, I don't see you.
I'm going to see you. Hey, it's like No, I don't mind. It's a game now.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty fun. You ought to try it.
Yeah, I think maybe I will.
They'll get to the register, and it won't be long before they realize, Scooter did this.
Yeah.
They'll know.
Yeah. He was the one closest to the cart the whole time.
Scooter was here.
What's the oddest thing you've put in a cart? Do you remember?
Let's see. I've done condoms.
Really?
I've done those because those I put some tampons into a guy's cart one time just to mess with him.
And he gets up there and is like, I don't even have a girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I love it when they go through the register, somebody else ringing them out, and they ring it through, and it's like, what? Wait a minute. Those aren't mine. It's great.
Well, at least now there's self-checkout where nobody sees it. They just kind of look around.
But if you ring it without looking, you got to call the lady to come take it off. Yeah. Yeah,
Very
it's great.
cool.
I love messing with people.
I like it. I like it. All right, we better get to rolling. Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. We sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. Sponsor the morning prayer. Now we'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over Scooter and the things he does so he doesn't get in trouble. Please watch over everybody in our beautiful little town here in the Ozarks and the nation as we try to come back together and watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those who put themselves in harm's way. And I just thank you for everything that you have given us, and we sure do appreciate your love and support of everything that we do, even though we're not always doing it right. As I pray, amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. Give them a call at 870-425-2161 and ask them about pre-need service. It's always good to have a plan in place when the unthinkable happens. They have your family taken care of. That way they can focus on their family, and the grieving process, and let Roller Funeral Home take care of you.
Let them deal with the headaches and let them deal with all that.
Yes.
They can make a hard time just a little bit easier.
That's right. And with that, we'll take a break for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV.
That was smooth. That was smooth. Just take a drink, flow right in.
Go right in.
That's impressive.
Did you? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that I did.
I don't think he did.
I don't think I did.
Got him again.
I don't remember.
I'm so good at this.
Man, this is terrible. This is terrible.
Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Hold on, before we go into that.
Okay.
I took a picture this morning.
Oh, what do you got? Beautiful.
I thought that was pretty with the bridge all lit up and everything this morning. I thought that
Definitely.
was pretty cool.
And see, you can do that on their website, retiredarkansas.net. Once you see one of the camera views that zoom into like the Rainbow Bridge, you can screenshot it on your computer.
Or if you want to just get a shot of the river.
There you go. Look at that. That is awesome.
You can just screenshot it. Mm-hmm. That's what I did.
See? Easy. If Scooter can do it, so can you.
Anybody can do it. Trust me.
Right? Go to retiredarkansas.net where you find these beautiful views of Cotter, Arkansas. It's a horseshoe bend of the White River. And look at the beautiful yellow sky.
Yes.
Another wonderful day here in the Ozarks. It's going to be a little cold, but
the time change has done is added that yellow that's coming up in the morning. It's
You're
a little
right.
bit earlier.
You're right. Are they? They're talking about no more daylight or no more switching. They're talking.
They
about
talk
it.
about that every year.
I know, but I think it might actually pass this time.
Really?
I think. Did I read correctly? I think the House and the Senate's going to pass it. I hope so.
Are you serious?
I hope so, because there's no reason to go back and forth.
Hold on, I need to put this up there.
You were on the train station. I could be. You got a new one. I could be wrong. Don't take everything I say with a grain of salt.
We're going back there again.
That's true. But they have talked about it in recent years, and I know Arizona and Hawaii, I do know that, do not observe the switch in time.
Yeah.
They're always on daylight savings time. Standard time, they don't go back to it. And I think we should.
And we've done it they argue it every year. Everybody thinks it's going to pass. I don't know. I will believe it when I see it.
That's true. I could be wrong.
Yes.
Yes.
We've proven that.
Yes. Well, there it goes. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give Bob and Linda Zadora a call at 870-405-0793. They are a senior real estate specialist, so if you're looking to downsize to something more manageable or move back with family, give them a call. Because, you got that bigger house and the kids move out, they go off to college. It's time to get something maybe a little bit smaller. You don't need
that's where I'm going to be
clean all them rooms anymore. That's right. Scooter's going to be in that situation here pretty soon. In fact, you guys are going to be going to visit Lyons College.
Yeah, we're going down to Lyons to see it and everything. Next Friday. So.
Yeah,
this Friday.
This Friday.
This Friday I won't be here.
So I'll be taking over Scooter's spot Friday with Bob during sports.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna push them buttons real good. It's gonna be real good.
You're good at pushing buttons.
That's right.
There's no doubt.
That is City Hall, the municipal building of Collier, Arkansas, the metropolis of Collier, Arkansas.
There you go.
Really a really pretty place to go down and visit. You got the Collier Spring down there, icy cold. If you need to be reinvigorated.
That's
invigorated. Yes.
Let's see. I'm going to do back to the whole picture. Look how much water.
Yes. It is overflowing.
They are flowing some water.
They are flowing the water. They have been. I keep them lakes managed down low. I was just reading about one of the docks down in Lakeview. One of the game and fish courtesy docks was removed just because it wasn't even in the water because it's up so high. And so they just got it out of the way. But yeah, you can find this beautiful view on retardarkansas.net. You can find the other camera view that moves around, zooms in and out like that. Look at this. Somebody's on the water going fishing. Somebody's backing in. See how cool that is? It zooms in that close that you can see them backing into the water.
That's cool.
That is cool. Give Bob and Linda Zadora a call. They're real estate specialist with a commitment to excellence. They will take care of you. They will make sure every I is dotted and every T is crossed. That's what they're there for. They've won multiple awards for their customer service, and that says something. I mean, they've been, what is it called with Century 21 Lee Mack Realty?
Presidential Award winners. Which is all based off of customer service, which is awesome.
Yep. That means that their customers thought enough of them to leave them reviews. And, that's impressive. Because what do most people do when they go online?
Most people do when they go
reviews-wise.
They usually don't do them.
Yeah, either don't do it or they complain.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, negative reviews they're going to jump online and do right away. But trying to get positive reviews and get what they've got, you had to have stood out.
Exactly. And that's Bob and Linda Zadora. They stand out. They take care of you. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. All right, let's take a look at the weather. Excuse me. Is he there?
Temperature screen's still off, so I'm going to just stay on here while you mention the temperatures.
That's okay. Let them see that beautiful view just a little bit longer.
Got the park right now. That's
I'm
pretty
get
cool.
That National Weather Radar looking spiffy here. There we go. Mountain Home, Arkansas, it's 23. Harrison, 21. Batesville, 27. Yellville, 25. Marshall, 25. Salem, 28. Mountain View, 27. Calico Rock at 23. West Plains, Missouri at 28. Springfield at 20. Poplar Bluff at 33. And St. Louis at 31. National Weather Radar looks pretty clear in our neck of the woods. You can see California's covered up, but they're way over there, so who cares? Mountain Home is looking clear. You could see from the beautiful White River that we just had a little bit of cloud cover, but nothing major. You can see some activity in the Indianapolis, Indiana area, Columbus, all the way to Charlotte, down into Kentucky. It's looking pretty good. Watches and warnings. We've got freeze warning across Arkansas, all of Tennessee, parts of Mississippi and Alabama. 7-day forecast. Now until 9 a.m. there's a freeze warning. Today it's frosty then sunny, high of 49. Tonight we got another freeze warning with frost, low of 29. Wednesday frost then mostly sunny, high of 58.
Ooh.
Wednesday night mostly cloudy, then cloudy and breezy, low of 46. Thursday we got a chance of showers at 30%, and then it rolls into the night at 80%, high at 61. Thursday night showers and windy, low of 31. Friday mostly sunny and breezy, high of 45. Friday night mostly clear and blustery, then mostly clear, low at 26. I guess blustery is cold, huh?
I guess.
Okay. Norfolk Lake water levels at 559.22. Level is 7.2 feet above full pool. They're generating 1. I would say that backwards. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 666.57. Level is 7.57 feet above full pool. They are generating 6. That is a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. You go to retiredarkansas.net and find all their listings, all the MLS listings. And with that,
We're gonna take a break. Come back with some community news real quick, and then on to our guests.
sounds good. We'll see you in a bit.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. We sell Ferris zero-turn mowers that have patented coil spring suspension. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. We buy, sell, trade new and used mowers. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road in Mountain Home, where your business is appreciated.
It's a
One.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We have a new sponsor.
We do.
Yes, Community News, Mower Warehouse.
If you have not been there, they have got mowers everywhere.
Impressive.
They have got so many in stock, from new and used. They buy used mowers, and people trade in, stuff like that. So they got a lot of used mowers. They got mowers that you stand on,
Right.
drive around, which I've never done one of those. I always
No,
want to do
but
one
that
of
would
those,
be
but
cool.
they look pretty cool. They've got the little ones all the way to your big buggies. They carry these Ferris mowers that got the independent kind of spring suspension.
Yeah.
Those we have a lot of elderly people in this area, and I'm telling you, that is one of the smoothest mowers that you can get. I mean, it is literally, that spring ride is nice.
You can just kick back, have Mai Tai, just
Yep.
like it's nothing.
But he sells mowers. He works on mowers. He carries a large line of parts. They carry a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. Where's he located?
For Buzzard Roost.
Buzzard Roost. I drive right by him.
Yeah, not far from the bypass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. He does have an impressive collection of mowers sitting outside underneath an awning.
Yep.
I've been there before.
You ought to go inside.
Yeah.
He's got even more inside.
Even better.
I mean, there's a lot of mowers.
Check out Mower Warehouse there off Buzzard Roost. You might just find what you're looking for.
And now they're doing our community news.
That's
segment.
right. Yeah, we appreciate
it's
that.
great to
Very
have them on
good.
board.
Very much so. And we have community.
I hit the wrong button. Go ahead, keep
We
going.
have the 3rd annual Community Spring Bash
There we go.
at Impact Faith Church. They're located at 940 East 9th Street, Mountain Home. That'll be March 25th, 11 to 3 p.m. They're going to have all kinds of free stuff, free lunch, free popcorn, free fun. They'll have a petting zoo, face painting, games, a cakewalk, and it's going to be great family fun, so you want to check that out, March 25th. And the Paul Bunyan breakfast is back. All you care to eat, scrambled eggs, biscuit and gravy, pancakes, sausage, coffee, and links. All brought to your table on china with silverware. $8 for adults and $4 for children. And those under 12 eat free. Let's see. $4 for children, 12. And under 4 eat free. Excuse me. Saturday, March 18th, 2023, serving from 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. at the St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church. They're at 249 Dreyer Street, Mountain Home, and takeout orders are available. So you want to remember that. That's going to be this weekend. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. By golly, dang it. I'm going to miss Paul Bunyan. And one, last but not least.
Why does that keep doing that? Okay, I'm back. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I keep messing with you.
Mountain Home Track and Field Laundry Detergent Fundraiser. I can't stress this enough. It's a bargain. Okay, the 5-gallon liquid bucket with a hand pump is $48. We used that with a family of 4 for almost a year for $48. It's a bargain. We bought 2. One for my daughter, lives over in Jonesboro. One for us. I mean, she'll probably have that for 2 years. I mean, you can't, for $48. I think just, the pods, just getting a few pods is half that.
Yeah.
And they last a couple of months. So, You
I've
can
never
buy
done the pods.
Never done the pods?
No.
Pods are great. You can buy the pods for, let's see, 300 pods for $60. So that is good till until 3/17. Then orders will be sent 3/17. They anticipate delivery on Wednesday, April 5th. All checks needed to be payable to Mountain Home Athletics. And let's see here. You can go to their Facebook page, Mountain Home Athletics, and find this. And to order, you contact Noah Chagnon. So NCHAGNON at mhbombers.com. Yeah, I mean, it's a bargain. You definitely want to do this. Find
And they
that
got
on
both
there.
liquid and the pods.
They got both liquid
Well, I
and
got
the
one of
pods.
those machines that you just fill up,
Yeah,
and then it does all
Yeah.
the inject. That's why I've never needed the pods. My machine does everything.
that's okay. That works.
And it tells me if I'm getting low on my, so I never have to add detergent to the loads. It does it automatically.
That's a bargain.
So
That's really cool. All right.
it's good that they got liquid. Okay, that's
They
all I
got
got to say.
both. Yeah. Thank you, Moore Hair House. Appreciate you becoming a sponsor of our community news. And now that we better take a break and get with our guests. The LC Sammons Youth Center, we have Andrew McNair and Megan Engler.
Be right back.
It's a matter of taste, and at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home, delicious taste is all you will find. Enjoy signature crafted pizzas and appetizers, as well as oven-baked sandwiches, quesadillas, salads, pastas, and desserts. When it comes time to relax or meet up with friends, Brick Oven Pizza has you covered. Handmade cocktails and ice-cold beer are always available at their fully stocked bar. No time to dine in? No problem. Call in your order and use Brick Oven's convenient drive-thru window for all your to-go orders. It's a matter of taste at Brick Oven Pizza Company in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East. Retired to Arkansas.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV.
Whoop whoop. I'm not sure what I was supposed to say.
He wasn't. I just thought I'd put him on the spot just to see what he would do. We're here visiting with the LC Sammons Youth Center. We have Andrew McNair and Megan Engler. How are y'all this morning?
Doing wonderful. But what about you guys?
Doing real good. You see, we're messing with each other today.
No, it's on today.
It's been
I feel like
real.
y'all
It's-
always mess with each other.
Yeah.
It's on now. Now we've got victims, so we can take it out on you guys.
If you were a car, what kind of car would you be and why?
Well, I don't think I'd be a car. I think I'd be a truck.
Okay.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fits my lifestyle a little more. Yeah.
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 Megan?
And Megan, if you were a chocolate, what kind of chocolate would you be?
Milk chocolate.
Nice. That.
Sorry.
Was she supposed to say a brand?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just came over that.
She'd
That
be-
was just top of my head right there.
Be
That
like
was great.
Hershey's?
I like
I should have
Hershey's.
just
Yeah,
opened it
Hershey's.
up to a candy.
Yeah.
If you were going to be a candy, what kind of candy would you be? I probably should have done
Well,
You
yeah.
can't take back your question now.
that. Yeah,
I already
no,
gave you an
I'm
answer.
saying, I agree. And you were quick with it, so I'm good with that.
Once I said Hershey's. Her, she, her, she. You said,
Let me tell you, if Enoch was here, he would have rattled off immediately. Caramel, chocolate.
okay.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
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 mhm.
And we miss you, Enoch. We hope you
We do.
feel better soon. This is the second time you've said something about.
I don't know that I miss him. He wanted to be a squirrel and eat my Christmas lights.
Yeah,
You
that's
remember?
true. He was going to destroy them.
Destroy my Christmas
your
lights.
Yeah, he was
Christmas
telling me
lights.
all about that.
Yeah.
Kind of got excited to tell you that, I think.
Put him on the spot is what he did. And he sat there for a second and was like, not sure. No, I'll be a squirrel and tear down all your Christmas lights.
Yep.
Just because of that.
That would be nut.
Right. Well, we're getting close to spring break, and we pull this up here. We got the spring carnival going on next week. Tell us about that.
Yes, so usually it is following the Easter egg hunt this year. The Easter egg hunt that usually takes place at Cooper Park is not going to be taking place at Cooper Park. Junior Auxiliary is going to be doing it at ASUMH, but we're still going to hold our tradition and doing spring carnival. So it's a good time. Lots of cotton candy to get in kids' hair.
Yeah.
Play on the inflatables. Might even have a big, tall Mr. Easter Bunny peeking around one of the inflatables to take
That'll be
pictures
cool.
with. So, yeah, it's a good time. We have those carnival games. Kids can win prizes. And then we always got to thank our sponsor, the Elks. They're a big help with that and
Yeah.
helping put that on. So, yeah, it's a good time. April 1st, 11 to 1. So,
Very good. You guys always had a good turnout. You do really good with your events, so that'll be fun for them.
yeah. Like I said, it's a good time. And like I said, usually that Easter egg hunt's there prior to, and we're still following that same time frame. So you can still go to the Easter egg hunt and then, come on by to the youth center. So,
Yeah, very good. Well, that Easter egg hunt is huge, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
How many eggs do you usually put out?
Well, it's not.
that they will put out.
Honestly, I don't know how many they put out, but I know it's. You got to think it's thousands of people in the park that day. I mean, it's a big draw, So, then that's why we have always done the spring carnival here. It's something to follow it up with, and
Very cool.
And like I said, even though the Easter egg hunt's not happening at Cooper Park, we're still going to have the same festivities of old. So
Yeah, very good. Megan, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah, enjoying the job.
Enjoying the job.
Doing a good job with the Facebook post. I see.
I'm trying. I'm slacking on the Facebook a little bit right now. It's been kind of crazy.
Hey, that's a full-time job in its own to try to do social media post all the way. To create it and post something every day is difficult. And a lot of people don't know that. Oh, it's easy. No, it takes time. So
especially if you want it to look good.
Exactly.
And,
and get people's attention.
Me and Enoch, if we had to do every post, it might not. It might not look as good, but it's good to have Megan around to make things look
We've seen what
pretty.
that looks like.
We drawing stick figures. And
Calendars still dated from last year.
He ain't never gonna live that one down.
Yeah,
that was that was funny.
that was great.
It was good times. Well, you've got baseball in full swing. I know Cannon is enjoying that. He's been going to practices.
Very nice.
The first night was freezing cold, and we had sleet. That field that they go to, they don't have any of them numbered.
Keller?
Yeah.
So
Are they gonna
Keller,
put some numbers up.
So Keller used to be numbered,
1 to 4.
Yeah, before I don't know how many years it's been now, but now they are named. So when we have game schedules come out, we'll have Next Field, Yelcott Field, Spartan Field.
Oh yeah.
And the only field currently, which is what we still refer to as Field 4, if you come in on the first entrance, the big parking lot.
Yes.
You got fields 1 and 2 by the main road, and then Spartan Field is what used to be Field 3. So the one right next to Spartan Field is Field 4. That's the only one that's not named currently. We're working on that. But,
okay.
Yeah.
So you're walking to the concession stand. The first field on the right was going to be 1. The second one is going to be 2, and then it jumps back 3 towards the parking lot, next to the parking lot, and then 4.
Okay. So dog park, you got the dog park, and you're following Rossi Road. You got 1 and 2.
Yeah,
then you wrap around by the new climbing apparatus that we have, 3, and then going back towards the concession area, you got 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't following you whenever you were doing that. I'm like, oh man, this is not the directions I really understand.
Yeah. So, like I said, they used to be numbered, but now they're named. So, when game schedules come out, we'll have field names on there, and it'll make it a little easier. And then, hopefully, Calista gets to rolling pretty quick, so that way we can jump baseball back over in there. So.
Yeah, very good. Well, he enjoys playing baseball, and the program was really put together well last year, so it's going to be fun. Can't wait for the first games. When are the first games?
The week after spring break, so a little less than 2 weeks away. We're going to release those schedules probably to the emails and the parents, I would say Wednesday, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I jumped the gun a little bit. It'll be...
No, you're good. We've been getting asked it, but we've been doing a lot of adjustments within the divisions and the leagues, or waiting on adjustments, and we were finally just sticking with it. So
you don't want to release a schedule and then have to re-release it and then re-release it.
Exactly.
You want to have just one schedule out there.
And that's what we're going by.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to do it. I'd hate to put that out and then have to retract it. You'd have a lot of parents calling in. Yeah. Has it been going well though? Everybody's happy with the placements. Nobody's called in saying anything negative.
Well, as far as I can tell, I think what people really enjoy, from what I can tell, in the fall we took over soccer, or started offering our own soccer program.
Yeah.
And I think people are enjoying the fact that, and I think it's still going to hold true, maybe not with practices, but with games, your child, regardless if they want to play soccer or softball or baseball, they can play those multiple sports, and the games aren't going to conflict.
Excellent.
So practices are a different story. That's a little harder to make sure. But, if Cannon wanted to play baseball, in his division, which I don't know what division he's in.
12?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
12.
Yeah, he's 11.
Yeah, he's 12.
Yeah, so he's
And if you want to play soccer.
Yeah, if you want to play soccer too, the games wouldn't fall on the same day. So I think people are really enjoying that, to be able to have that flexibility. Still be in both of our programs there. Whether it's baseball or soccer, and play
That's
both.
excellent.
Yeah,
definitely.
That works out really well.
Yes, it
Because a lot
does.
of youth, they don't know yet what they like. And it's good.
Yeah,
to be
and we don't want to make them choose.
Yeah.
We want to let them have options. So,
yeah. Cannon has figured out that he doesn't like soccer, so it'll be baseball from now on. Baseball, basketball, football. If we tries anything else, maybe wrestling one day.
There you go.
Maybe wrestling one day.
And them wrestling guys are awesome. So.
Yes, they are. Yeah, we've got a state champion dad over here.
Yeah, you bet. I'm tickled pink.
Oh, most definitely. He went undefeated this season, Austin Callies.
That's fantastic.
Yep, won his third
state championship.
Third state championship. So we love sports in this area, and everybody's so supportive of sports in this area, especially of the LC Sammons Youth Center sports. You got a lot of program sponsors. You were talking about Next, Spartan, and Yelcott, and who's the fourth?
On Field 4 is the one that's currently not.
Currently not. Okay, so they're looking for a sponsor for Field 4.
Yeah, shameless plug there.
Yeah, well, no, that's all right. No, we and usually, everybody jumps in when you guys need something, and so you're looking
100%.
for a fourth. And if there's anybody watching that owns a business, wants to become a sponsor, get a hold of these guys, because that's a great way to show your community support.
Yeah,
is having your. So would they have a big sign on the field like they do the other ones? Yeah. I didn't even notice. I was so cold that they were out there. So
yeah, that big weather swing was kind of rough when it came to practicing. Yeah.
That was annoying. Anyways, it's 7:35. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with more from the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guests are Andrew McNair and Megan Engler of the Mountain Home Parks and Recs LC Sammons Youth Center. And so spring break is next week. I know my daughter's excited. She's going to Florida. That's a little scary, but yeah, she's a responsible kid. I'm sure she'll be fine. But you guys will be roaring and ready to go for anybody that is not going out of town.
Yes.
And so what's the hours over there for the spring break?
So like any break, we revert to our summer hours, which will be 7:30 to 5:30. You know, that 7:30 is for those parents to be able to drop their kids off. During that time frame, you know, if you want to pack your kid a lunch, you can do that. We also have a partnership with the North Central Arkansas Food Bank.
Okay.
So we provide free meals, but, you know, we always say, you know, some kids that's enough, some kids it ain't. So.
Right. And they exert a lot of energy there, so
yes.
They usually need snacks.
Yeah.
Make sure at least that you send them with some snacks.
So. But no, we're hoping to have a fun week. We'll probably do something along the lines of, you know, Tuesday, running the climbing wall for the kids for a while. Wednesday, hopefully get some inflatables going for them, the same ones we use for the birthday parties.
That'll be fun.
You know, kids always love that. And then we're hoping to do some Easter-ish activities, maybe some crafts, you know, that type of stuff. So,
sure.
You know, you don't want your kid to miss it. Bring them on by. Like I said, 7:30 to 5:30. So
that's right.
Now, I will say this: if you're at home right now saying, "And that sounds great," but I'm not a member, they can fix that.
Yeah,
it's easy to become a member, and it's very economical to become a member. I mean, it's you guys got great prices.
Yeah, it's $4 a day or $40 for the calendar year. So you know, whatever day you purchase it till December 31st. And I would say that's pretty good value for what we do. I mean, especially, you know, all throughout the summer, you know, they can come Monday through Friday, and we're all the time doing stuff, whether it's archery or cooking classes or mad science classes, taking the kids to the pool on Fridays. You know, we're all the time doing stuff, so I think for that $40, it's a great value.
Oh, most definitely.
I believe you got a family rate
anywhere
too. If you've got a big family, don't you have a set family rate as well?
That is $90.
Yes.
$90 for a family. Yep. So, and that covers you, your kids, and with the stuff for adults now that we've got too. I mean, every Monday night we've got 6 to 8 adult basketball. Tuesday and Thursday evenings we've got pickleball. I mean, so
cornhole.
Yeah, cornhole on Fridays. I mean,
excellent game. I love cornhole.
Yeah, so that family package there, if you're interested in any of those things there, that's for sure a good deal too.
Oh, you can't do anything for $40. I mean, and then a household for $90. And we're
That's
not
for the
talking
year.
we're not talking for a week or a month.
Yeah.
You're talking about all year. And Cannon goes during the summer. And you can't beat that. I mean, I don't want to, talk down, but you get a babysitter or you take them to a daycare, you're talking about $90 a day or more.
Yeah, I was about to say that $40 might not even get you lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how do they contact you, and who do they contact if they want to become a member?
Well, they can give us a call at 870-424-7275. That'll get you me, Enoch, Miss Allison, the office manager, or maybe even Maggie might pick up. So
I pick up the phones every so often. I try.
Right.
Yeah, it'll get you in contact with one of us, and always, if you want, you can swing by. We'll give you a tour. Show your kid what they'll be involved with there. Another thing I forgot to mention: as long as they're in the building, they're always supervised in there.
Yeah.
So that's one thing you can always look forward to is every room in the youth center is supervised by our part-time staff there. So
right. And you got the big basketball court. You got sports facility outside. You got the little skate park.
Yep.
Skate park is pretty cool.
That is cool.
A lot of kids use that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think in Mountain Home there's another facility like that, at least skating wise. So
no.
Yeah, if your kid wants to skate, for sure.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
I mean, the parks have the park stuff, but yeah, I don't. Do you know of another skate? They're in.
The next closest, I think,
got
is
the Monopoly.
Flippin'.
Yeah.
I mean, so as far as Baxter County,
you've got the Monopoly on skate park.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do it. I mean, they got to come there.
Now you won't see me out there.
No, you won't see me out there either. I haven't been on a skateboard since 1987. I'd say.
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to come by sometime and show your skills.
You'll see me on the ground.
You may be wearing a knee brace like mine.
Yeah, I would be wearing a knee brace like yours. Well, it's really cool what the LC Sammons Centers does. I mean, you guys are covering softball, baseball, soccer, and I see here you're a part of the football, youth football. You got sign up coming this season in person. That was March 11th. And you got a link here. Bomber Youth Football sign up.
Yeah, we shared that. Coach Airy at the high school, he's taken over a youth football program for the kids. And so we were kind of just a host location for it and helping them out where they need help out.
Okay.
I do believe that they're also going to be doing the cheerleading aspect this weekend at the youth center from 12 to 2, maybe.
Okay.
I have not shared that on Facebook.
Oh my goodness, you are behind.
I just saw it and I was like, I need to reshare this, and I haven't yet. But
so this weekend, cheer.
This weekend is cheer. We'll have birthday parties going on in the main part of in the gym part, but the cheerleading will be happening over there in the food commons area.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
How'd the winter photo contest go?
People still have time to take photos. So
okay, I can't remember if it ended yet.
When does winter end? The 20th, 22nd?
Sure.
Something like that.
I could be
I'll
wrong.
have to refresh.
Just say that.
It's before the
You're
end
on
of
the
this
show.
month.
We've had a couple of people
just
call
say a
in.
date and then just say I could be wrong, and you're covered.
There you go.
Like me
There
and
you
the
go.
weather.
Yeah, but we've had a lot of people call in and asking about it, so I'm hoping that whenever that time frame closes, they'll come and get their stuff submitted so we can get some of their art on the walls. So, yeah.
You had mentioned a minute ago about the birthday parties, and I did want to bring that up because you guys can rent the youth centers for birthday parties, but you also have all the pavilions out at the parks. We've used them for wrestling and stuff for different events that we were doing and gatherings. It's awesome. I mean, your pavilions are nice. We always bring a little bigger grill out and do kind of a big grill out thing, but just to let people know that stuff is available to rent and stuff, even the main building. I think you guys can even rent the bounce things and stuff like that, just depending on how far you want to take your birthday party.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. Every Saturday we have birthday slots, which off the top of my head, it's like 11 to 5:30, I think it is the time frame, somewhere in there.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. There you go.
Okay.
I'm not great on the time frames, but I can
That's
tell
okay.
you what you do get with it, with a standard $125 birthday package. And, the pavilions are a different story. We'll get into that. But birthday package, $125, that gets you 2 inflatables. You'll have our staff there helping you run it. We'll set you up some tables, chairs, and, you'll have the run of the gym there. We also do like our private party options, which I think is $200, and you get to rent the whole building out type of deal. So, to have inflatables or the whole building type of deal.
Yeah, the game room, the skate park.
That is very reasonable, though. Try renting anything else. Trust me, that is very reasonable.
Absolutely. But when it comes to the pavilions, unless it is an event which you are charging for, it is free. So all you got to do there is give us a call at 424-7275 again. We'll check availability, see what's open.
Yeah, put your name on the list. You don't have to pay anything. So if it's a paid event, you've got to.
Yeah, at that point, things come up as far as us having to talk to the director, see what kind of event you're trying to put on. Now, if it's a birthday party or something, some type of gathering, like I'd imagine Scooter, something you have done, it didn't fall within that guidelines of you guys just got it free.
We've never had to pay.
Yeah. So it's just special events. Some it just depends. Give us a call and we can figure out what you need. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't see why you would charge for a birthday party, even though you're giving a gift. It's kind of like you're paying to be there. Not really, though.
Scooty, but it's nice having the pavilions and stuff out there, though.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I've used them many
times. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that guarantees you, when Scooter's out there at that picnic table, you can show your reservation form and go, "Hey, Scooter, this is mine.
Get out."
You can.
Yeah.
So that's happened too.
That's why it's always a good idea to give us a call. That way we can guarantee you get that pavilion during that time slot.
Right.
So.
Very good. It's 7:47. Let's go ahead and take another break. We'll come back with more from the LC Sammons Youth Center.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Close to Lake Norfolk and a short journey to Jordan County Line Liquor is your destination for all your refreshment needs. They offer the widest variety of all your wines, beers, and liquors with the cleanest atmosphere and the largest selection in the area. Not sure what to get? Ask Jordan County Line Liquor's friendly and knowledgeable staff for an expert recommendation you can't go wrong with. Also, don't forget about the Smoker's Den for all your smoking and accessory needs. That's Jordan County Line Liquor, close to Lake Norfolk, located on Highway 177 in Jordan, Arkansas.
Harry, I think you were right. I hate to say it.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I think it is finally time for us to move out of this place. Someplace closer to the churches, doctors, someplace you don't have to mow a huge yard. It's time we downsize.
No, I've seen that hottest hotshot agent guy. He's got himself a bunch of listings.
Well, I talked to Grace, and she had some wonderful things to say about the Z Team.
Oh yeah, we've heard them on the radio. I checked out the website at retiredarkansas.net the other day. Didn't really look like they had a lot of listings.
They don't have a lot of listings because they sell them.
Well, maybe it's time for us to call the Z Team. Marge, I think maybe this time you were right.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Call the Z Team, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home. 870-405-0793.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. We sell Ferris zero-turn mowers that have patented coil spring suspension. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. We buy, sell, trade new and used mowers. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road in Mountain Home, where your business is appreciated.
It's a matter of
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Andrew and Megan of the LC Sammons Youth Center. You guys do a lot of wonderful things over there, not just the youth baseball and softball and athletic programs, but just watching over kiddos while people are at work or after, when they get out of school, they come over there. And I couldn't do it. A bunch of screaming kids. Nope, I'm going to have to pass. But we appreciate you all being there for them. And you can't beat the prices. It's a bargain. At $40 for a year, no, you're not doing anything else. I can't even go to town for $40, It's just crazy. But with baseball going on right now, that's starting up. You'll have that schedule out tomorrow, the next couple of days.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
hoping.
Have that schedule out tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. I really love watching youth baseball. Them kids really get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and really get mad at themselves when they don't do something right, but they're young. They're young. They'll get it.
Yeah.
It's right now. It's all about the fun, isn't it, Scooter?
Just take time. They'll learn, have fun, enjoy the game, build a love for the game, and that's about it.
Yeah. But you guys really do a great job, and we appreciate you for that. But yeah, we were talking about that you can rent pavilions. You can rent out the whole basketball court. And, them inflatables. Just to rent one of them inflatables would probably cost you $125.
Yeah, and we've got several options too.
Yeah.
We got that big giant slide that all the kids seem to love. We've got a bungee run. We've got a smaller slide for smaller ages. We have options. So when you call up there and inquire about that, we can go over that and see what's available. And then, also you can always add stuff like the climbing wall if we have the staffing available. Like I said, when you call up there, it's stuff we can talk about.
Yeah.
See if that's an option too. So
very good.
Yeah, it's one of them deals. We have the standard deal there, the standard package, and then we can add pieces to it if you want, or change pieces
really
out.
Go all out.
Build your own party pack.
Yeah. That's right.
There you go.
That's how you do it. It's going to be a lot of fun for anybody looking to throw a really fun birthday party. So that's cool. Now, donations are welcome at the LC Sammons Youth Center. I know we talk about sponsors. You guys have a lot of them. Anytime you're ever doing an event, there's always a business or an individual that's willing to give. But if you want to just give to the LC Sammons Youth Center, you can.
Yeah, 100%. You can do that. You were looking at our Spring Carnival flyer earlier.
Mm-hmm.
There's a list of events there. If you're a business and you're wanting to sponsor an event, you can look through there and see all those events we have throughout the year. And if one of those goes, hey, I want to do something like that, I want to be a part of that, you can reach out to us and we'll make that happen. You can help be part of that. Same with sports teams. We're always looking for more sponsorships. Get those kids' jerseys out there, have your business logo on the front of that jersey, and so there's multiple ways to help out if that's something you're wanting to do.
Mm-hmm. And you were talking about that there was the Field 4. We were didn't have a sponsor yet, but you can do different packages, and one is by having the sign, having the kids also wearing your jerseys.
Yep.
And like I said earlier, there's no better way to show your community sport than your name being on the jersey of these kids while they're playing baseball.
Yeah, and when you get one of those packages, you're locked in. It depends on the package, but for several years. So especially when those kids are coming up and through, they're looking at that field and going, yeah, that's where I hit my home run was on Spartan Field.
Yeah.
So if you put your business name out there, that's good way for the kids to remember you, and it's a good way to be a part of the community. So,
right.
Yeah.
So packages, they'll go not just 1 year, but they'll be multiple years.
Yeah, they can be several years. Yeah. I think they go up to 5. Yeah.
Up to 5 years. Yeah. Very good. I'd say I love about this community is stuff like that. It's really cool. Now you have the officiating clinic for anybody that wants to be an umpire. and that runs through March, and that's with ASU Mountain Home.
Yes, that's been going on right now. Yes. So heck, here the other day we've been having some field work with them, so we're hoping to get some more officials in there. They've been working with some people who really know their stuff. So we're really hoping that, that generates more interest. When people, I think the biggest thing with officiating is people are worried about not knowing enough, because some of them parents, they can be
can be brutal.
Yeah, they can be brutal. So, we're trying to give them access to getting the most knowledge they can. And, then that way they're coming in informed, and
confident.
And
they're
confident.
ready. Yeah. I thought that was a great idea when you guys first started talking about it. And so if you want to be an umpire with the LC Sammons Youth Center, you have to go through this class. Or is it somebody that's new that has to go through this class?
Anybody that wants to take the class and just build their confidence for the season can take the class. But the umpires that we'll be using probably for this season, there will be a mixture of those who were a part of the class and then those who have been umpiring for us for several years now that already have that knowledge built up and that confidence built up.
For instance, we had one who, he's actually plays for the ASUMH baseball team.
Yeah.
So he didn't see the officiating class. I don't know, something of that nature. He came in and talked to us, and we're going to try to get him out on a field hopefully at some point or another. But so if you're interested, regardless if you went through the class or you've officiated in the past with us, give us a call. We'll see what we can work out as far as your experience level, stuff like that. And we'll try to place you where we can.
Yeah.
So,
well, even though it's not mandatory, I would say go through the class.
Yes.
Just because.
Yeah. And it kind of gives you a rundown of how we do things. That's the big thing about it is they're taking our rules, looking at our rules, and saying this is how MHPR is doing it. So that's a big thing is with all the different sanctions out there between travel ball and high school ball and there's differences here and there. So this class really caters to us and building officials for our league.
Very good.
Yeah, and then they guarantees you a job with us too.
Right.
Officially.
Yeah, it's a good way to get back, and it's a good way to make some extra side money.
Exactly.
It really is.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a little side job.
Yeah.
Make a little extra money. Yeah.
And get back to the kids at the same time.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Can't ask for more.
No, it's really good. I'm going to go back. Let's see, the Spring Carnival. We've got a couple minutes left. So, Spring Carnival, Saturday, April 1st, 11 to 1. Refreshments, carnival games, inflatables, spring crafts, face art. That is sponsored by the Elks here in Mountain Home. If you need more information, just give them a call, 870-424-7275. So they'll be able to, and like he was talking about, pull that one more time, Scooter.
Okay.
If you do want to become a sponsor or be a part of one of the events, they got the Christmas break, fishing derby, Halloween dance, all down through here. The trunk or treat is really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's, I think, one of Scooter's favorites.
It is.
Yeah. I helped them this year, and there was a lot of fun making them hot dogs. You had the drive-through, but you'll be changing that back to walking through.
Yeah, that's what we've been discussing is reverting back to what we were pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I know, right? That's like I said, you guys do amazing things over there. We do appreciate you. All these programs and events that you do, watching over the kids. Summertime, I mean, it's a full-time job. You got kids there all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Like next week. So it's, I would say it's good to have a break during school to where you have them after 3:30, I guess.
Yeah, it's 3:30 to 6.
3:30 to 6.
During the school year.
So you get a little bit of that break.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I don't know. I enjoy having the kids there. It makes the day go by, and so
well,
for me, it's fun.
It'd be boring when they're without kids there, I think.
Yeah. No. Being in a youth center with no kids?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't say a break. I would need the break. Anyway. Well, anything that as we were sitting here that we didn't touch on that you can think of, you got about 20 seconds.
I just want to do a teaser. Be looking on our Facebook page, on our website. We'll be doing some flag football registrations pretty soon and some sand volleyball. So just keep an eye out on our Facebook page, and I'll post that as soon as I'm able to.
Excellent. Sand volleyball is so fun. Yeah. Love sand volleyball. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We'll be back tomorrow with Bob Rechtenwald. Y'all have a great day, and bring a coat. It might be cold. I don't know. I could be wrong.